Oh, you're not like her. Oh my God, no. Oh, oh, did you do a DNA test or anything? Say your name, please.
I'm Allison.
Yeah, you're the exact opposite of that disconnect switch. You are like the super sweetie pie, pure heart, all channels, all the time. Did you hear what I said about your daughter?
I wasn't paying attention.
Yeah, isn't that interesting? I said that your daughter has a pure heart.
Oh, that's for sure.
And then I'm the opposite of you.
Yeah, you have no emotional off switch. And you're nurturing, caring, sweetie pie-ish. You have an empathetic embrace that goes out like is further than my arms. I hope I'm not hurting any of the equipment here can reach. And there's basically no off switch to your nurturing response mechanism that just wants the world to hug itself and everybody to be okay. Yeah, let's just all hold hands and sing Kumbaya for the rest of the evening and put an end to world hunger in one night. So, isn't that your planet that I'm describing?
Yeah, I mean, I would like to think of myself that way, so if you could see it, that's great.
Well, not only that, I haven't mentioned any other item, have I?
No.
No. Like I said when she wasn't listening, you're all heart all the time, all channels, 24/7. Yeah. Well, there's good news and bad news with that.
Yeah.
So, are you in relationship with other humans? Do you live on your own asteroid, or do you interact with the Earthlings?
I don't know, I consider myself pretty social, I guess.
Yeah. Well, okay. So you do interact, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Do they match your empathetic, caring, kindness, and generosity the way you have it?
Rarely.
Yeah. That's the challenge for somebody like you. You're a nice guy to an extreme degree, the way I was describing it, and not everybody is as nice a guy as you. As a matter of fact, there are people who deliberately do things that they know would hurt or bother people, and it doesn't bother them. And there's you don't believe it. You think that they're just uninformed. If they knew that their elbow was in your eye socket, they would clearly remove it if they knew how annoying it was and how painful it was for you. Because there's not a bone in your body that believes that other people could have a reaction like it's okay with them to do that. Yeah. So there is a naivete to your emotional system. And I don't mean that in a negative way. Didn't I say that you had a pure heart? That's part of what I mean by having a pure heart. You don't have any nefarious motives. And there are people who have, percents at least of them, willing to be nefarious. And you're really not well protected against them. And I've known a few. By the way, the pure heart is in your book, and you know what it is. You can see it right there. It's a perfectly clean Donna.
Perfectly what?
It's a perfectly clean Donna.
The top line?
Yeah.
Not a marble.
You see how clean that is?
Yeah.
And no complications on it. But it's caused your pinky to do this to some degree, and that's part of the pain associated with trying to be this way when it's just going to be hard for other people to match that. You could easily, I could leave the planet for 2 years to go, I forgot, what's your name again?
Lane.
Lane, yeah. Just to visit Lane's planet, because I'd like to see what's there and take some photographs. And I could leave my bank account and my wallet with you and not even wonder if $1 was missing when I came back. Just watch this for a while and I would trust you completely.
Well, thank you.
Yeah. Well, but you can't do that with everybody. And that's part of the pain of being you. And you've had your toes stepped on. a few times. That's how your pinky did this and this.
Mm-hmm.
And there's a part of you that just can't believe it. And if you try to protect yourself by being clever and coy and only showing some of you, it's like cutting off your nose to spite your face. You can't really do that
Mm-hmm.
effectively. There's a childlike purity that you have, and I don't mean childish, but it's childlike, and it's beautiful. It's exquisitely beautiful, and it's wonderful just to like osmote, 5 minutes of it by sitting across from you. And it's it's a bumpy, loud planet with occasional disagreeable parts here and there, and that makes it challenging for your ilk. So who was asking me about Chinese palmistry? You asked me about Chinese palmistry. Here's a piece of Chinese palmistry. So you have what the Chinese would say, lone tree on the plain, as your life purpose. And the lone tree person, well, first of all, trees, they come in groups, but direction, that's strange. So there's an isolation factor. But the life purpose is pure service. The idea is to be an individualist, be the unusual law unto myself person that I am, and the pure heart is in its own way. Usually I say ornery service for the lone tree, but you're not ornery, you're a pure heart. Unique, individualistic, I give everything. But it's your job to be careful to give everything, but only when giving everything is exactly what you want to do and it suits the circumstance. That's tricky. And there is a certain loneliness factor to the lone tree on the plain. But her life purpose is pure service and no servitude.
What's that mean, servitude?
Like K-N-O-W or N-O?
Pardon me?
Like no servitude? Or
Yeah, that's the goal. No servitude is slavery.
Oh,
Doing for others, but no slavery involved.
Mhm.
Yeah.